Ladies and gentlemen, our following bout is bout number 7 on the card. This fight is brought to you by Lombardi Masculine Luxury. Go to lombardi.online. 5 by 3 minute rounds in the super lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained out of Wickham's Martial Arts and Immortal Fight Club. Last night at the weigh-in, he came in at 62.95 kilograms with a professional fight record of 16 fights, 9 wins, 1 fight coming by way of knockout. He's the current WBC Victorian champion, fighting out of Echuca, Jack Matthews. And across the ring is this man's opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained out of O'Neill's gym with an official weight of 63.95 kilograms with a professional fight record, 15 fights, 12 wins, 3 losses, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the current WBC Victorian champion, fighting out of Richmond, Ben Higgins. When the action begins, your man in charge in the center of the ring, Mr. Trevor Lawler. Both fighters, Y Crew, Ramoy.
Our tail of the tape, brought to you by Lombardi. Ben Higgins, 27 years of age, 5 years the senior of Jack Matthews at 22. The records, 15 fights, 12 wins, 4 coming by way of knockout for Higgins. And for Matthews, 16 fights, 9 wins, 1 coming by way of knockout, Matty.
Yeah, Lombardi Masculine Luxury, and look at these two fine-looking gentlemen. They're about to look pretty different come the end of this one, because I have a sneaky suspicion these two blokes are about to go to war here tonight for the sold-out Melbourne Pavilion. For the last time, Trevor Lawler will be officiating. Mate, Jack Matthews, since he came on the scene, he's just made a name for himself. Not a lot to do down there. If you're not milking the cows or tipping them over, you're probably fist fighting with your brothers.
And here we go, round number 1. Higgins in the red trunks, Matthews in the blue.
Typical Matthews kind of swagger. Looks like he's at a barbecue. Ben Higgins wasted no time, just taking it to the youngster. There was a big hands like a Foo Fighters video. With a 27-pack on Ben Higgins. Come in tip-top shape. Spends most of his life up a tree, I believe, not because he's devoid of a social life, but he's an arborist, so really physically strong. Matthews tries to switch stance, coming with a knee. Ben Higgins putting some real pressure on to start this one.
Yeah.
Very interesting approach.
Landing with the uppercut to the body that time. Letting the hands go early here is Higgins.
And Higgins coming off a big win over one of the toughest blokes in Australia, Nathan Jones Jr., one of my favourite fighters, a southpaw, very different matchup, but incredibly resilient. That's a great win. Jack Matthews doing well just to collect all Ben Higgins' weapons here. Gipperwood means to collect all the weapons, to stand there and defend. Just finding a moment to hit him in the counter. Find Higgins out of position. It's a good right kick, connects there for Matthews.
Higgins up. Matthews looks for the crossing elbow. Now, Matthews now looking like trying to come forward. Higgins, nice trip. That'll score well. Taking Matthews to the mat. So we approach the 1 minute remaining mark of this first round.
So far, it's been the big punches from Higgins. Haven't found the head, but certainly found the body of Matthews. And Matthews has landed one really good kick in particular. There's a good knee from Higgins as he just shifts Jack Matthews offline. He's got an unusual guard, Higgins. He plays a long guard, but he plays it from his rear hand.
Oh, spinning elbow attempt there from Higgins.
Like a Beyblade. Not my favourite of techniques, but effective, and found the mark.
Now Matthews opening up with the hands. Nice knee there from Higgins, and a jumping knee. mix things up.
Sorry, Stephen. Yeah, it was a really good connection. That was good. That was good work there from Higgins. Just having success to the body in the first. Rolls the right hand over like a Pakistani fast bowler.
Oh, a couple of nice stiff jabs there from Matthews just to fend Higgins off as we approach the bell here in round number 1. There it is. A good entertaining first round. Higgins putting the pressure on from the bell, and Matthews keeping his composure. But Higgins with a couple of nice sweeps there might be the difference in the end on the scorecard.
Mate, they didn't need the ring to have that first round. They could have done it in a 2-man tent. Pretty much the entire fight was fought over just in front of the blue corner, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Take up a lot of real estate, but there's a real intensity from Higgins coming out, just not allowing that Matthews any space whatsoever. Had some big success with some big punches. And Jack Matthews, good success with the kicks. There's a right kick. Kind of caught the elbow on the way through, not as clean as I first thought.
Yeah.
And every time he took an inch, he was given an inch, he'd take a mile. Higgins, he slipped straight back into the pocket on the draw. Matthews in there. Matthews is swinging a miss. We're going to expect a more typical Jack Matthews coming into the second round. Spinning elbow to connect, just the glove maybe on the way through. That was one of the best shots from Higgins in the first round. The big step up left knee and then tried to go skyward. Bit untidy there. And good balance from Jack Matthews. So both fighters at the moment.
Masculine
First round,
luxury.
you're close and
Check it out at
Head of the
Lombardi.online.
yeah, both corners have had a chance to study the other opponent.
Receiving a
And
Lombardi
see
masculine
where this
luxury
one's going to
pack.
play out. Great way to finish off an action pack. Rebellion Road to Rajadamnern card, Steve.
Yeah, you see Dan Matthews there in the corner of his brother Jack. As Trevor Law gets us going here.
Round 2.
For round
2.
number 2 here at Rebellion 31. We approach the end of the year as Higgins, a couple of swings, and Matthews tries to answer there with a crossing elbow. Now 1-2 down the middle.
Yeah, he's using his teeps to try and create an opportunity for him to fake and step in with an elbow. Jack Matthews has got a great step up right elbow. He's sliced and diced like a Ginsu 2000. Look at that.
He just jumped out of the clinch.
Beautiful balance. Jack Matthews wards off the attack there from Higgins. The hands. Trying to counter with the elbows. Jack Matthews scores with the right kick. Not a ton on it. Low kick from Higgins.
Matthews now with a 1-2 down the middle again.
It's hard.
Oh, Higgins letting the hands go. Changing levels, body head.
He's just a hard riddle, Higgins, because he's not your typical Muay Thai cadence. He almost stands with no rhythm, so he almost stands still. But he's so strong and powerful that when he lets it go, it comes super fast, and he's got no tell on it, so it catches a lot of guys off guard. Plus, he's got this unusual guard system with his hands, where he plays a long guard with the rear hand. Really opens him up to counter fast. And there's a good low kick from Higgins.
Yep, nice hook and a stiff jab there from Matthews. Trying to press forward now, close the distance.
A minute 20 to play now. Matthews needs to start getting something going. That's a bit better. Comes forward with the right hook. Chipping away with the elbow and the left elbow. I think knees and elbows probably going to be on the money for Jack Matthews, but he needs some forward momentum to get it happening. Just struggling with the physicality, I think, to be honest, Stephen, at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Higgins now seems to have slowed a bit in the work rate vis-a-vis Matthews compared to that first round. That being said, he's just now trying to pick away at Matthews. Just a little bit out of range there was Matthews. Now marking up the left ribs of Higgins.
Yeah, it was a good right kick there from Matthews. Taking a little bit of damage to the leg. And again, Higgins really zoning in now on the lead leg. Good work from southpaw. The right hand from Higgins.
Oh, swing and a miss, and twice there from Higgins. Gaining the appreciation there of the O'Neill's gym product.
Spinning breakfast, all the flavour at the moment, unfortunately, in Australian Muay Thai. Much to my distaste. Hey, why not? Have a crack. Left hook from Matthews. He knows he needs something to really put a stamp on this round. A little bit of razzle-dazzle.
That is
A little bit of showmanship there at the end from Ben Higgins, but the judges, well, in terms of that round's completion anyway, still got plenty more to come. But to say Jack Matthews a lot more active in that round prior to the previous two.
Yeah, absolutely.
One.
Yeah.
Get ahead of myself, yeah.
Depending the time-space continuum, Stephen, very impressive. Yeah, I just feel he's struggling, like I said, with the physicality and the size of Ben Higgins. Look, Jack Matthews is been fighting down at 61. This one he fought at 63.5. He has fought there before and done some fantastic work with his nutritional support crew at Bodie and Cozon and Lindsay down there. Good work with Jack Matthews, but stepping up in weight tonight to fight. Looks like he's struggling with it a little bit. Higgins doing so well to mix up his timing and so much variation in his attacks. He's done a lot of damage to the leg, the front leg of Jack Matthews.
Our final fight of the evening brought to you by the wonderful people at Lombardi Masculine Luxury. Our fighters receiving Lombardi Masculine
Jack Matthews closing us out here at Rebellion 31 Road to
This is
Rajadamnern.
Rebellion Muay Thai.
And there's great fights this evening so far.
Live out of the
And we
Melbourne
have
Pavilion.
all day. If you've joined us from 1 o'clock, no, Matty certainly has. Not really joined us by choice. He had fighters on the card through one. So, but no, great to see Melbourne turn out to support another fantastic card here from Cyan, the team. They've sold out Melbourne Pavilion as Ben Higgins and Jack Matthews get going for round number 3 of 5 by 3-minute rounds as Higgins tees off to start.
Expect some entertainment from Ben Higgins in the 3rd round. He loves to entertain this bloke. And I think Jack Matthews needs to find a way in. He needs to start marching, start shifting, coming in, because at the moment he's just getting a bit for speed. Chipping away at the front leg again as Ben Higgins is jousting. Upstairs goes Jack Matthews, but again taking more damage to that front leg and starting to get a little bit dusty now.
As Higgins lands a few, now letting his hands go, and he's got Matthews backed up here.
Matthews needs to pick up his left hand because he's starting to drop it now to instinctively protect his lead leg, and if Higgins goes high with that right leg, he's going to be Jarman's bed. He has to be very careful. Chopping away, Jack Matthews. How's the heart on this kid? With the heart of a lion as the young Cobra boy. Step up left knee, trying to find something now. Jack Matthews, crowd willing him on.
Continuing to march forward here in the center of the ring as we approach the halfway mark of this fight. 105 seconds remaining in round number 3. As Higgins goes to the right ribs there of Matthews, who fires a 1-2 down the middle.
He's got the momentum going where he wants it now, Jack Matthews. This is where he does his best work when he's able to move his opponent onto the back foot. He needs to keep that going. Higgins is too physical when Matthews is on the back foot at the moment. Here he comes. Whoop.
Oh, that was a bit of a south of the border Mexico way shot.
You're right. Higgins will be campaigning for a wall, no doubt.
With the National Guard on the border there, I think it's going to stop that.
5 minutes.
So we'll have 5 minutes.
It was an accident, mate. I know that. Okay.
If he needs time. Accidental strike. Jack Matthews is really starting to turn it on there in the early part of that 3rd round.
Take your time.
Trevor Law on empath. He just put it himself in the shorts of Ben Higgins, although it'd probably take a little bit of Vaseline to get in there. Trev these days. You know, he's one for the people, Big Trev.
Good.
You know, I'll tell you a story about Big Trev. I once threw a towel in for one of my fighters and it landed right on top of his head, right here at the Melbourne Pavilion. I couldn't do it again for $1 million. But how's talking about $1 million? How's the investment to the body from Jack Matthews to open up?
Yeah.
This last little stanza in the third, Stephen.
Yeah. I was going to say Trevor Lawler probably threw it right back at you, but Matthews now trying to open up with the hands, working the body head.
Yeah, little cut now on Jack Matthews, but undeterred, he's no stranger to a little bit of blood.
Nice left hook, yeah.
Yeah, rings the bells of Higgins there. That was good connection. Higgins trying to get one back. It's a bloodied up Jack Matthews, and it's not a Jack Matthews fight until there's blood, and here he comes.
The smell of blood there is Jack Matthews, and Higgins continuing to come forward. Nice step up knee there from Higgins to the sternum there of Matthews. Chopping to the outside, and 10 seconds remaining here in round number 3. A flurry from both to finish here on the ropes. As Matthews eats one there from Higgins. Thought about the spin back fist, and that will do it. Entertaining round, but Higgins and Jack Matthews regardless here at Rebellion 31.
The cut's not in a great spot. That's not in a great spot. It's right above the eye.
Right on the eyelid,
and it's actually on the eyelid, yeah, and just under the eyebrow. So, wouldn't be surprised if the doctor wants to have a quick squeeze at this one. There's a lot of blood running into it. QX the immortal. Let's send the bleeding out.
Take a look at some of the replay here. I mean, Matthews poured the pressure on early, but Higgins has found a home for that combination, the short left and the uppercut, employing that from the opening bell on the first. And despite the low south, Matthews has come back strongly.
Yeah, he has certainly answered the call from his team. And he really needs that momentum on his side, forward momentum. He does his best work marching forward, changing levels. Usually lets the elbows go. It's an unusual guarding thing. It seems to work for him somehow. Showing him an high elbow guard there. George Foreman from back in the day. I think that was maybe the elbow that did it right at the end of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how long the claret holds there over the left eye of Jack Matthews. Warrior regardless. But Doctor so far not interested, neither is Trevor Lawler, so content to let them go, but one or two good shots in that area and it might be a different story. Round 4. 4 by 5 minute rounds. 5 by 3 minute rounds, I should say. It's final bout of the evening here at Rebellion 31.
I was super surprised the doctor didn't have a look at that. He looked pretty disinterested. I'll be thinking about doing a tracheotomy or something after this. Here comes Jack Matthews marching forward. Ben Higgins countering. Wow, look at that nice little angle. Angles left and angles right. Oh, right. Beautiful right neck from Higgins and the right hand over the top, slicing and dicing with the right elbow.
Yeah, that really unusual guard is, you can see how difficult it can be if someone is not experienced to deal with.
Well, you need a really conditioned body because when you do that, you just expose your liver.
Yeah.
But he's pretty well conditioned to the body, isn't he, Ben Higgins? Look, the man wears a cut-off shirt to enter the ring. You need to be sporting a six-pack to be able to do that. Another low kick, that front leg's really tenderised from Jack Matthews, who defends the punches with a more conventional style long guard. Comes back, body, head.
The uppercut though from Higgins, finding their target now. The body, oh, down goes Matthews! Left rip to the body there from Higgins. And here comes the count from Trevor Lawler.
5, 6.
Yeah, it's right to the liver. He's tough, this kid. He's tough.
Right box.
Matthews back to his feet, as are the crowd. Higgins smelling blood. Not only smelling it, he can see it over the left eye there of Jack Matthews. Higgins now looking to finish the fight. Just teeing off on Matthews in the corner. Jack taking everything Ben can throw at him and more.
Oh, he's Teflon Jack at the moment, but he'll only take one to that liver. Ben Higgins just trying to get Jack's hands up. Now he starts to find them. Jack does well to protect him with his elbow. Man, he's tough, this kid. They build him different out in Kyabram, folks.
Yeah, you can just see Higgins just trying to find that chink there in the right side of Matthews' torso, opening up the liver.
Oh, Higgins all over him here. Just cool and calm, just waiting for a shot, not overloading too much.
And Trevor Lawler separates them again.
Left elbow connects with Jack Matthews as he steps through. This kid fighting with everything he's got. But he's on one leg and his liver's hurt. And here comes Higgins. 5 seconds to play now. I think Jack Matthews has got to see this one out, Stephen.
And one parting shot there from Ben Higgins in round 4.
What a round. This is
Fantastic round.
100% Muaythai.
Wow, Ben Higgins had Jack Matthews dead to rights there in that round. I mean, he's obviously got the round with the count, but Matthews would not give him another look at that liver and defended himself with valor, to say the least. Fantastic showing. We'll see how that eye is faring. We'll take a look at some of the highlights.
Yeah, wow, what a round. The right knee is there for Higgins. He's been investing in the body since the start of the first. And he had Jack Matthews wounded. He's been doing so well to see off these attacks from Higgins. And certainly had some scoring moments, particularly at the elbow, but that's a great place liver shot. And you feel now, coming into the 5th round, Jack Matthews has been a knockout at this point. And he's shown he's got the ability to find Higgins. Even after this point, he connected with the left elbow.
A big finger to the main event sponsor, Lombardi Masculine Luxury.
And look at that.
One last time, big thank you to all of our sponsors, Palmerbet,
Jack
Adapt Constructions, R1 Strike Gear, Kiwi
Carries man
Forwards,
down, left
Carabao
elbow,
Energy,
right hand over the
Ozcam,
top from Higgins.
and
Jack
Lombardi
Matthews held
Masculine
on.
Luxury.
He's got a huge cut just above, just below his left eyebrow. His legs completely damaged. His liver's hurt, but he's got a heart the size of a lion, and that's all he needs. Coming into the 5th round, it just takes one from Jack Matthews, but at the moment it's Higgins well and truly in control coming into the 5th.
Indeed it
Let's
is.
go, Melbourne. This
Let's
is the
see what this final 3 minutes
Let's make
of
some
Rebellion
noise.
31 Road to
This
Rajadamnern
is the
has in front of this
final round.
capacity crowd, loving every minute of it. These two guys leaving everything in there in the center of the ring as Matthews comes forward, looking to let the hands go.
Yeah, just big right, straight right hand from Jack Matthews. A lot of the Thai trainers from the other camps that made their way over and are now standing behind the blue corner. He's a favourite down here in Victoria. Higgins tries to meet Jack Matthews straight up the pipe with a left elbow. Needs to be careful here, Higgins. And he's well and truly in control, but Matthews now throwing everything. Throwing caution to the wind. Higgins looks for the body once more to remove that liver of the youngster.
Matthews now going to work body head. He's trying to open up the guard here of Ben Higgins. Again, coming down the middle.
Wide straight from Matthews. Good knee there from Higgins. Just premeditated that forward motion of Matthews. Is stuck it straight up the pipe. The front leg really damaged. It takes another big low kick to it from the red corner. Straight right hand to the body from Matthews. Stick it to the game plan. Right
Nice elbow. Yeah. Oh, big kick. Head kick there from Higgins. I think worn partially on the gloves there by Matthews.
So tough. Higgins looks off balance. He's still looking for the finishes, Higgins, with 1:20 to play in the 5th. He's an entertainer. He wants to see this one off with a bang. Matthews having none of it, steps forward, left hook connects. Jack Matthews storming forward now. He knows he needs something late. Chops away with the right kick and it lands. Looking for the right elbow, nothing doing.
It's Matthews now. We're on the final minute of the round, of the fight, of the night here at Rebellion 31.
That left hook is connected a couple times from Jack Matthews. I'd like to see him stick something else behind it. Ben Higgins starting to look a little bit tired now. 30 seconds to go. Watkins, Jack Matthews rustle up. He's on one leg. He's taking another kick to it, looking really wobbly now. Oh, this could be the end. Here comes Ben Higgins.
Oh, Matthews though answering back. He took that flurry and more. 15 seconds left. Jumping knee there from Higgins. Let's see what Matthews has got. He needs a stoppage, otherwise
10 seconds!
This is probably going to Higgins. There's a pretty pedestrian spinning back there. Kick there from Higgins to close it out, and that will do it. Great fight to finish here at Rebellion 31 between Ben Higgins and Jack Matthews. Thought it might have been a stop fight in that fourth round and maybe in the fifth. But it went the distance, and the judges will deliberate on this one.
Yeah, as advertised. If you look at some of the action, we knew when these two were announced to fight each other that would be in for action, and delivered absolutely. Ben Higgins put the pressure on right from the start of the fight. He missed it to the body early and he made the withdrawal later in the fourth round with a big liver shot. Jack Matthews saw out the onslaught. He came back with son of his own. There's a reason he's become one of the favourite sons here in Victoria. It's because of that big old ticker of his. But look at this. Ben Higgins is trying to open up the lower half of Jack Matthews once more. Chipping away to get the hand tied. Couldn't do it in the end, but an excellent performance.
Let's go down to John DeMcCauley for our official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we head to the judges' scorecards for our decision. Your 3 judges call the contest 50-44, 50-44, and 50-44. All the way to your winner, out of red corner,